But what about your medicine? You're all out of it, and the doctor told you good to. Shh! Mama stared at the window. Cassie, I thought I told you to go gather those eggs. I had to get a basket, Mama. I hurried out the porch and ran to the barn. After breakfast, when the sun was streaking across the red sky, my brothers and I ambled into the coolness of the forest, leading our 3 cows and their calves down the narrow path to the pond. The morning was already muggy, but the trees closed out the heat as their leaves waved restlessly high above our heads. Good morning, Mr. Trees, I shouted. They answered me with a soft, swishing sounds. Hear 'em, Stacy? Hear 'em singing? Oh, cut that out, Cassie. Them trees ain't singing. How many times I gotta tell you that's just the wind? He stopped at a sweet alligator gum, pulled out his knife, and scraped off a glob of gum that had seeped through its cracked bark. He handed me half. As I stuffed the gooey wad into my mouth, I patted the tree and whispered, Thank you, Mr. Gumtree. Stacy frowned at me, then looked back at Christopher John and Little Man walking far behind us, munching on their breakfast biscuits. Man, Christopher John, come on now, he yelled. If we finish the berry picking early, we can go wading before we go back. Christopher John and Little Man ran to catch up with us. Then, resuming their leisurely pace, they soon fell behind again. A large gray squirrel scurried across our path and up a walnut tree. I watched until it was settled amidst the tree's feather-like leaves. Then, poking one of the calves, I said, Stacy, is Mama sick? Sick? Why you say that? 'Cause I heard Big Ma asking her about some medicine she's supposed to have. Stacy stopped, a worried look on his face. If she's sick, she ain't bad sick, he decided. If she was bad sick, she'd be in bed. We left the cows at the pond and, taking our berry baskets, delved deeper into the forest looking for the wild blackberry bushes. Number 11. How would you describe Cassie based on this excerpt? A. Cassie is a bully because she mistreats Little Man and orders the others around. B. Cassie is very shy and would rather spend time in the woods than with her family. C. Cassie cares a lot about her appearance and gets frustrated when things are dirty. D. Cassie is independent but also thoughtful and enjoys nature. 12. Which of the following seems to be the main conflict of the story? Little Man and Cassie are fighting about a stain on his pants. Christopher John ate too much cornbread overnight. The Logans are low on money and they need both food and medicine. Little Man and Christopher John aren't keeping up with Stacy and Cassie in the forest. 13. How would you describe the difference between Mama and Big Ma's feelings about the Logans' financial situation? Financial is money. A. Big Ma is worried about their finances, money, while Mama doesn't want to make a big deal of it. B. Mama wants to find out who stole the money from the mail, but Big Ma doesn't think this is a good idea. C. Mama wants to use their money to buy her medicine, but Big Ma says they can't afford it. D. Big Ma wants to sell their vegetables and strawberry to make money, but Mama does not support this. 14. Reread paragraph 7. I opened the window and looked outside. The earth was draped in a cloak of gray mist as the sun chased the night away. The cotton stalks, which in another hour would glisten greenly toward the sun, were gray. The ripening corn, wrapped in jackets of emerald and gold, was gray. Even the rich brown Mississippi earth was gray. A. Taylor included this paragraph to add suspense to the story. Taylor included this paragraph to help the reader understand the setting of the story. Taylor included this paragraph to help the reader see how the conflict is intensifying. Taylor likely included this paragraph to help the reader understand how the conflict is resolving. Number 15. Open response. Answer the question to the best of your ability. You may use the passage and knowledge organizer to help you answer. We don't have a knowledge organizer. How do paragraphs 36 through 41 contribute to the reader's understanding of the text? Support your response with details from the text.